Alright, happy vapors, welcome back to Maniacal Vapes. I had someone ask me one time, well, don't you do any RTAs or anything like that? And I answered that no, it's not really my thing, but I've come across something that I really like, and it is this right here, the Aromamizer Plus RDTA by Steamcrave. Now, this is a true RDTA. Everything about it, it's not just an RTA. And there's kind of a difference. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go through this. I'm going to show you how it works, why it works, and some of the attachments, or not attachments, but ways you can kind of modify it to hold more or less juice. And so what we have here is the presentation box. It's, as you can see here, I hope we don't get too much reflection. We've got that. Whoever this BJ dude is, he is no joke. Got that. This is the gunmetal one. Got some stuff on the back here. And it's 30 millimeters. So that's one of the things, that's basically all I use is 30 millimeter RDAs. So let's go ahead and just stick this back in the back somewhere. Okay, first off, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to show you how it comes out of the box. I'm just going to work my way up because this thing is very, very versatile. Okay, so the first thing is you can set this up just to be a regular RDA. Okay, so you don't have to use it as a tank in any shape, form, or fashion. So it may look kind of familiar to you because these are the same people who made this, the Titan. I don't know if I've ever done a review for it, but I ought to. But this is the old 41 millimeter tank, and fantastic tank. Well, basically, this is just his little brother. Now, I think little brother came first, but for the sake of our argument here, he's a little brother. So what you got here is you can unscrew the top. Well, unscrew this part here. Voila. So there's that. You've got this doodad. And then you've got this right here. This is a postless design. So you just unscrew the bottom here. If you've ever used one of these, it's just kind of a technological kind of marvel, really, as far as I'm concerned. But you can take this part off right here. This is your juice flow control, which works really, really, really well. And then to get to the deck, so you can work on your deck while it's full of juice. You just turn your juice flow control off. And so we have a postless deck. On mine, I have 4 millimeter coils. It says on the box you can do 6, and after installing 4s, I can actually believe that because there was plenty of room. I took my coils, and they would be this way, and they are just right next to the air hole. There's actually a little bit of a gap in between here, so there is plenty of room for a 6 millimeter. And then you've got your airflow control. We'll screw off like so, and so you have 2 little settings on here. It's got not as many airflow settings as the Titan, but that's okay. So you've got this kind of wide open, and then you've got this slotted one, and each can be adjusted however you want, like so pretty cool. Now here's where your difference comes in with your RTA versus your RDTA. If you'll notice on here, so there's your airflow holes, boom, right on the outside. Well, that's a good shot just to get it right there so you can see exactly. So your coils are just right on the other side of there. So that gives you your RDA experience. It is literally your coils are right next to your airflow. You've got this little honeycomb pattern here thing going on. Just tremendously smooth and really great flavor. Even on the big one, it has really great flavor because your coils are right there. They're just right on the other side of that. So let's go ahead and put this back together, and then there's little cutouts on here. You can't hardly see it because this thing's bouncing in. There they are. See, it's got a little like keyhole thing, and so it only will go in one way all the way down. And there we go. And it sits kind of flush. So that's what it is, all broken down, and then you'll just screw this back on. So next we'll go into changing your different sizes. So we'll start out with is for 5mm configuration. You've got this little itty bitty chimney, and you'll just screw it in. And this is the way I've got mine run right now. Put your glass on. Screw that on. And voila, that's for 5mm. And you will go through it pretty quick. Give it its due. So then, let's take this off. Unscrew this little fella. Alright, we'll take those to the side. Then, the way it comes out the box, when it's in the box, is this one. And this is your 10mm configuration. Just put that on. Slide your glass on. And throw your top on. And voila, 10mm. Now, for those of you who are feeling frisky, let's have a vape real quick, shall we? I am currently rocking, let's not beat this one up to death. I'm rocking it in 5mm version on the Steamcrave Titan PWM mod. If you've not had a chance to try this thing, it is fantastic. Just fantastic vape. All right, so that's your 10mm. Take that off. Now you leave this on. Remove the glass. Put this on, like so. Screw that all the way in. A little speck of something or another there. And then you put the 20mm glass on. And screw it together, and voila, you are working with 20mm. That is crazy freaking tall. I'm not sure how it vapes. I've not used it in this configuration yet because honestly, that's just a little tall for me. But that's one of the ways you can set it up. And so if you're, got no problem with the way how tall that damn thing is, then guess what? It's right up your damn alley. 20 mils of juice, that's going to last you a while. So we're going to go ahead, because this is my test subject, we're going to go ahead and put it back into its original configuration, which is 10 mils, like so. Screw it on, and voila. So one of the things I noticed on this one that is better than the Titan is your juice flow control. Let me use my other hand because even though I'm right-handed, is that not screwed in all the way? Okay, there we go. Even screwed in all the way, your juice flow control spins. It has a little resistance, but it spins freely. Where on the Titan, I have to actually loosen the bottom up to actually get that to spin. So basically what you'll do is when you're running low on juice, you'll just take it, lock it, take your top off, fill it up in those big old kidney holes, screw it down, and then don't forget, because I've done this twice now and I feel like an idiot, is reopen up your juice flow control. Because if you don't, you're going to start getting a dry hit sooner or later. And boom, just like that, and then you're ready to go. So that's kind of a quick look at the Steamcrave. Let's go ahead and try to get all this in one shot, shall we? The Aromamizer Plus RDTA. It is fantastic. Great flavor. Just amazing flavor. It is probably some of the best flavor I've had off of a tank, and that's pretty friggin' impressive as far as I'm concerned. Price wise, I think they're running somewhere around 59, somewhere in the 50s, I believe. So let's see here. Let's see if I zoom out. Nope, that's about as far out as I'm going to be able to zoom here. Pardon me. So anyway, here's your look. Is if you are looking for a RDA experience with a tank, don't think you can go too terrible much wrong with this one. So I thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time around.